Okay, next up is Suisse. Suisse, you know, there's been a lot of speculations, and I am having a video released in a couple days about Hololive. And basically, a lot of people are saying, you know, people like Suisse and Morika Liopi are more suited to Cover Corp's direction because they want to be idols, and Cover Corp is going into an idol-like direction. But Suisse says that she's been the one who's been fighting with Cover the most all this time. And there's a transcript of her stream, because obviously it's in Japanese, where she says, well, then lately there's been a lot of talk about whether we, the talents, get breaks and stuff. Are you guys doing okay, guys? Well, I was busy with a lot of things. Seems you all got excited over some things, right? Seems like you guys got worked up. You all okay? You doing all right? Chat says it's been tough in various ways. And she responds, has it been tough for you all? I guess so. I mean, I haven't been able to talk much on stream about the 2 members who are going to graduate, so I guess there hasn't been a chance for you all to go sweet, and I'm feeling despondent to me. Chat says it's begun to calm down recently. It has? Hold on, let me drink some water. Well, I thought I should talk about it. How do I put this about the stuff everyone got all worked up about? Well, stuff like management isn't letting the talents rest or management is bad became quite a big topic. I thought that maybe I didn't need to touch on it, but there's something I really want to say. As for what that is, it's probably a subset of people, but they say that Cover or Hololive's direction is heading toward the idol path, so those talents who want to just stream can't focus on just streaming and isn't that tough on them. That those who want to focus on streaming should be allowed to focus on streaming and let those who want to be idols be idols. Wouldn't that be better? They have those sorts of speculations, and it went into a frenzy that even though I didn't go search it out, I saw it all while just ego searching, and it also appeared in my recommended timeline. About that, when I'm like, why don't you just tell that to your Oshi? Lol, just tell them. You don't have to do any lives. I'd rather watch you streaming happily than watching you sing and dance. What I ended up thinking on seeing all those speculation is, just tell your Oshi that then. And I also thought, why is it you assume your Oshi doesn't like to sing and dance? That's what I was a bit angry about. All of us here are doing it because we want to. Really, actually, we don't need to do it. Actually, we don't need to do any once a year birthday live, you know? We can do what we want. Once a year, it'll be like, what do I do for my birthday, I guess? It's got to be alive. I want to show everyone how much I've grown too. Often it's something like that. We're all doing lives with that sort of feeling, yet people say we're being forced to do it, that we don't want to do it. What the heck are you talking about? I'm like, the heck are you talking about? People go off by themselves and just conclude by themselves. That's being dictated by Cover's direction, and that's Suichan is the most suited to Cover's direction now, and some even say she has it easiest in this environment. And I'm like, just who has been fighting with her the most all this while? Just who do you think has been fighting with management the most? I really thought that. People are just going off by themselves and concluding like the current company environment might be the easiest for me when I've been having fisticuffs with them all along. I've been having back and forth argument with them, you know? And Chad is joking, saying, well, you tried blowing up the main company building before. I'll be blowing up Cover HQ. Well, there was that thing. And Chad says, then what is the difference of direction between Cover and talent? Sweet response, well, you know, I think it depends on the person. By the way, I have felt that my direction and the company's direction is not aligned. Even now, I do feel that. That something is a bit off compared to what I want. That's totally the case. Then I think it's also down to whether you feel there's any merit or not in the areas where you do align and the level of that alignment. It's like, I really dislike the way of thinking the company has, but while I get what they're trying to say or do, I guess I'll let it be. I really, if I want to bring it up, I'll have lots to say, but well, I guess it's fine. Hey, adults, don't get angry, okay? Don't get angry. Well, there's stuff like that too. Yeah, that's right. It's very rare that everyone's directions will align perfectly, right? That really never happens, and there's just how a company would approach things to do. I too have thought that there must be things that as a company they have to do a certain way, but well, at least that's what I thought up until last year. I realized that if I just held back on those things, I'll just feel bothered and uneasy, so this year I asserted myself a lot. No way, this isn't it. This isn't what I want to do, not like this. I'd say that. Don't just decide for me by yourself. I'd say stuff like that. This is me we're talking about. This is my content. So in that matter, I don't like it if I don't have the creative control. Lol, well, I'm a talent. I'm not management. So a talent, I feel, I have to say things from a talent POV. So lately I've been asserting myself a lot more. And because of that, I've had fisticuffs with management a lot. It's not like we're on bad terms, not at all. Each side being able to state their own opinion is important, right? Well, whether my own, what is it with these people, what are they even thinking, our directions are so different, feelings and difference of direction, that the people who are leaving mention is the same thing or not. I have no idea. It's not like I've asked them in detail about it, so I don't know if that's the case. Well, there's all sorts of ways of thinking, and in the end, everyone who's leaving has something they want to do that influences that. So I want to support what they want to do. Well, yes, everyone has only mentioned things quite roughly, so, well, I guess I understand why people speculate. And I also get why people make leaps of logic. For me, I'm like, just say what you like. Comparatively, I'm kind of like, just say what you want. Just say whatever you want about who you think has it easiest in Hololive's current environment. Just say whatever when you hardly know who's been fighting with covered the most. Just go mouth off, haha. That's kind of how I feel now. So basically, she just, learned to throw her weight around and ask for the things she cares about the most. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.